All right, guys, this box has been in our house for 2 weeks. This is the Nebia by Moen. It's their Nebia's most recent shower. This came very quickly after our Nebia 2.0. And one of the things to note is this is not Nebia 3.0. This is not an upgraded version of the shower that we previously unboxed. This is actually a less expensive shower. It uses more water than the Nebia 2.0. This one was $200 for us to kickstart, and it's going to retail for $269. So this guy still, even though it's not the same water savings as the Nebia 2.0, this is supposed to save half the amount of water as the normal shower. And because the droplets are a little bit bigger, it's actually a little bit warmer than the Nebia 2.0. Temperature-wise in our shower, it's not really been an issue for us. So we don't feel like the Nebia 2.0 has been too cold for us. But then again, I'm holding it probably within a couple inches of my head whenever I'm in the shower. Otherwise, I do feel like it gets a little cold. First things first, I think the packaging in this one's a lot nicer than the packaging that we saw in the Nebia 2.0. With that in mind, Nebia did release a statement saying this has more plastic in it than they want, and they're working on new packaging to even reduce the amount of plastic that they use in this box. So they care not only about giving you a good shower experience, but they also care to try to keep the packaging down on their boxes. So let's see, where do I open this? Well, let's look at the back. So this says that it has twice the coverage, using almost half the water. It's supposed to be easy to install. They say online that it takes about 15 minutes to install. You shouldn't need anybody coming out to do it. We're actually going to be using this in our front bath. So we have a shower/bath in the front, and that's where this is going to go. We're using the Nebia 2.0 in our master bath. Let's see here. Actually, I really like the front of this. This looks more like a packaged product, and maybe that was their partnership with Moen. Alrighty. So here we have important information for people with pacemakers or other implanted medical devices. So they're telling you to be careful because the handheld shower product contains neodymium magnets with a strength up to 0.3 T. Not sure what that is, but it says that in certain conditions these magnets may operate or interfere with your pacemaker or other implanted medical devices. So consult with a doctor if you're going to be using this. That's good to know. Fortunately, we don't fall into that in our current household. Here we have some setup guides. They talk about what's going to come in the box. Talk about compatibility, how to use their spacers. So quite a bit of instructions, and I think their instructions are really nice, very well laid out. We'll get some time to play with those later today. Alrighty, so yes, they're saying that they want to try to reduce the amount of plastic bags that they're using, so they're already working on that. First impressions, this is lighter than the one that we currently have. My understanding is there's a lot more plastic on this than the Nebia 2.0, so a lot of the design here is a little bit more plastic involved, which is why they stress this is not the Nebia 3.0, but a less expensive version of their Nebia showers. Pulling this out, it does feel like we have some metal here. So the back here is metal. You've got the spring for where it's going to be installed at the top. 3M stickers so that it sticks to your wall. I like the design of this. I'd say metal. The tube here is metal. This little connector is plastic. And it's got the Moen branding on the top there. You'll notice that when you pull it down, it springs back up. What else is in here? Little accessory box. I'll pull those out. They were very insistent that this part here is fully recyclable. And it's just this plastic that they're trying to reduce. All right, let me just pull all of this out and make sure it It is empty under there. So we'll set that aside. I believe this is the wand. Yep, there's the wand. In their FAQs, Nebia mentions that this wand is essential for the Nebia experience. My understanding is they expect that this wand will actually be used most often while you're actually using the shower. So it's not going to be something that's off most of the time, but it's something that is supposed to be hip height and helps give you water coverage across the side of your body while you're in the shower. Again, I feel like it's lighter and not quite the same build as the Nebia 2.0. Still nice feeling, but you can tell there's a difference in it. This is the magnet piece for this. So this would stay on your shower wall and that will just magnetically attach, which is why they make the comment about the, the magnet's in the wand. So if you're sitting here and I imagine with a pacemaker and you're showering your body, you want to make sure that that magnet doesn't come too close to interfere with anything medically. So we've got a tube for installation. We have the wand with the mounting adapter there. This is actually for this piece. So it uses 3M, sticks to the wall, and then this snaps on to that to give the wand a place to sit. The first time we installed the 3M on our shower for the Nebia 2.0, we let it sit for, I think, 24 hours. But when we went to use it for the first time, it still fell off. So we contacted them. They helped us get a new installation sticker, and we let it sit for quite a while. I want to say almost 3 days, just because we wanted to be careful and make sure that it didn't fall out. Looks like you have some mounting screws if you wanted to drill in and mount that. What's in the box? Okay, these are spacers and some plumber's tape. So it comes with the plumber's tape that you might need. And then these are a bunch of spacers so that when you're installing the shower piece here, you'll use these spacers to make sure it fits. What else do we have? More mounting screws. Bubble wrapped pieces. They said that they had to bubble wrap these to make sure they didn't scuff each other. Let's see what's in here. All right, so here we have various sized plumbing or pipe fittings. And we're gonna have to determine, based on their instructions in there, which of these pipe fittings will work with the shower installation in our front bathroom. So a bunch of those, now that I've pulled them out, I'm like, am I really gonna keep them out? So I'll keep this around. This looks like, oh, this is a key. This key right here has an A through E on it, so it goes A, B, C, D, E. And my understanding is this is used to measure how much spacing or which spacers you need to use when you install the Nebia shower. This looks like it's just another pipe fitting. So we've got these pipe fittings. We have a key and some more screws for this component if you wanted to screw it in or had to screw it in. All right, so that is everything that's in the box. I will say that besides this bracket right here, everything is pretty much plastic. So if you have a Nebia 2.0 and you're wondering how does this compare, metal, and then everything else is plastic. Definitely feels a little bit lighter. Taking a look, there's not as many holes, I think, as on the Nebia 2.0, and the holes look a little bit bigger. So perhaps they do say that this uses more water than the Nebia 2.0, still half the amount that a normal shower head would use. And this does give you twice the amount of coverage that a normal shower head would use. I'm excited to get this in our front shower. It's not something that my wife and I use frequently, but there are times when our master bedroom shower isn't working for some reason. We just recently had a cartridge in the handle fail. So for a while we had to use the front shower. Would have been cool if we had this opened, because we've had this for 2 weeks and it's been sitting there and we were using the old shower head when I just had to open this up so that we could install it. but I wanted to hold off so I could record us opening it. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing, and you guys have a great day.